here we have Zoe and Bridget that are going to be talking a little bit. Are you guys representing? Let's go! Representing the youth. I love you guys. Come on.
Can we get some space, guys? Get the kids some space. Come on, guys. That's right. Yay, Bridget!
All right, girl, let's hear it.
Hi, everyone. I'm Bridget, and we have all of our kids here. Well, they're not my kids, but they're my friends. I don't know. I don't really have anything to say, but I do have a message. And well, I'm 15 years old, and in the last 43 weeks, every single weekend of my teenage years, I've had to protest for my freedoms, and it's unfortunate, and it's upsetting. And on top of that, we've had our lives taken away. We're not allowed to go to school. Okay, we have our right to education. Thank you. They've taken away our social lives. Kids are turning into lost over things that just, they walk around, they look down, they can look at their phones, and that's about all. They're not humans anymore. They're not able to look at somebody, smile, say hi. When I walk down the street and I say hi to people that are walking by, they look at me like the neighborhood plague rat, and they swerve away and they like to run onto the street because that's safer than walking next to me. So, we have to watch this happen. We're kids.
Listen up, Trudeau!
Children. So we're telling you to listen to us because you're not listening to the people. That's your job. You're not. So listen to the kids then. You're making us watch our friends kill themselves. You're making us watch our parents lose their livelihoods. They can't feed the kids anymore. They can't have a house anymore. And you have to let us just be okay with that. That's our normal.
We're here for you.
It's encouraged.
No! Reject the new normal.
And you expect us to stand by with that. And especially because it's politically correct. Because, it's our job to be here, to coincide with everything, and to conform. That's not what we're here. We're here with individuality. And we have to be listened to. This is a democracy. It's not. It's unfortunate, and I know that this is being heard by at least one person who hasn't heard it before, or they have and it hasn't reached yet. One person. So suicide rates in kids has, I believe, in 2020 has increased by 25%, ages 8 to 15.
Say! Right.
No. No. So, listen to us. That's all I want. And, with all of it going around, how much you've taken away from us, all I want is to know why. If you have a reason, I want to hear it. But I haven't. Because there's no reason. Is it greed? Is it money? Power?
Yes!
I don't want you to have power. I want my life. I want to be able to grow up happily. I want to be able to grow up when there's other people around and they haven't died.
Right.
They haven't killed themselves.
Sorry, very sorry.
I have to take it away. Good job, Bridgie. Anyway, so we're both from Toronto. We've been to the Toronto protests. That's where most of our friends are. And right now, I'll talk a little bit about bullying. in schools, you know, they always talked about how you shouldn't cyberbully or you shouldn't bully your peers, but right now, the peer pressure into wearing masks, getting tested, whatever, is immense. It's insane. Like, even our teachers are starting to start nagging at the students, like, oh, I hope there aren't any anti-maskers in this class. Oh no. Like, literally, this is what teachers are doing. Like, don't you have anything better to do? Like, teaching us a lesson? Like, what's wrong with you? Is this now part of the school curriculum or something? And, like, they're even teaching the younger children to do this. And it's starting to get on my nerves because, you know what? Why do you keep contradicting yourselves? Why do you keep doing that? It's not a double standard, man. Shouldn't be. So, like, this is getting on my nerves. You know, even over like the past few weeks in Toronto with the police and stuff, it's been pretty intense. Not as kid-friendly anymore, the protests. You know, we kind of missed the summer a little bit, but we all knew that this was going to happen one day, didn't we? But I'm happy actually that there are a few kids here because I didn't think that there would be this many. You know, because a lot of parents are scared right now. And I can understand that.
You guys are so courageous!
So I actually can't understand the parents that are still walking their kids at home. Because I just have a question for those parents. You're actually supposed to protect your child, right? But you also have to be a critical thinker to do that. So, do you just, like, if the government tells you to, you know, I don't know, check your child's temperature every single time they walk through the front door, are you going to do that? Are you going to do that? No. Or even worse than that, are you just going to comply to that? Like, you have to understand that it does have an impact on your children, what you are doing and what you are feeling. And it makes me so mad that there's parents that still think that this is right. Like, seriously, don't you see that your child is literally disintegrating in front of your eyes? I can't even understand that, man. Like, you can see it through a screen. You can see how pale those children are, how scared with their little eyes, you know, like walking around, hiding behind their parents' legs. And I've never seen that before.
You're waking up more parents, thank you.
But yeah, I'm just happy about all the parents here, you know. You guys are doing a great job, you know. You guys really are. It's helping your children, and you have to know that. And I know it's hard, maybe, you know, your friends probably tell you that you're doing the wrong thing for your children, but you are doing the right thing. You're teaching your children something better than the schools can teach them. And so, you know, that's very important. You're teaching them to love, to be kind to one another, but also to understand that they do have rights.
Freedom!
And that, yeah, and freedom, and that nobody can just take that away from them, you know, with one blink of an eye. And that we're gonna stand for that, you know? So, I just want to thank you guys for coming out here. You know, it has a little bit different energy than in August, but at least the sun is shining. So, anyways, I also want to thank the police officers for being actually not too bad today, better than yesterday. At Toronto, we were being herded around like cattle. That was a pretty, I don't know how to explain it, a pretty weird, horrific kind of experience. But you know what? At least we're growing. Yeah, anyways, just want to thank you guys all for coming out here. And, you know, we love y'all. Thank you so much.
This little girl right here's got something to say. Want to say it, honey?
Freedom.
Zoe and Bridget have been with this movement since the beginning. And we're missing one of our three infamous young ladies, and that is Phoenix. And she's in Montreal right now with her mother in the Phoenix Project, serving the homeless, with everything that they possibly need to withstand a Canadian winter. These girls, and I get so emotional every time they take this microphone. I'm so proud of you guys. Mike, I'm so proud of you as a father. I can't even help myself, I'm sorry guys. I'm a mother. I have a 14-year-old and a 10-year-old. And I just had a conversation with another mother whose daughter has been cutting herself. Cutting herself. You girls are an inspiration to other girls your age. And I'm so proud of you. There is nothing scarier as a parent than the possibility of losing your child. There's nothing scarier. And we have an obligation to protect our kids, guys.
The future belongs to them.
The future is theirs.
Yes.
We're going to take a 10-minute intermission because if we don't, I'm just not going to be able to get a hold of myself. We're going to have Omari Taylor play some music, and we have a bunch more speakers coming up for you. You're going to hear from Police on Guard for Thee. Someone is here from Police on Guard for Thee. We're going to hear from a few more internet personalities that have been a strong part of this movement. And we're going to hear from a bunch more folks. So enjoy yourselves. Omari, hit it.